Bought a Weber Rotisserie? Then this is the recipe you need to try. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. Don't forget everything you use in the video today. There are links in the description below for the best place to get your Weber products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Hi Weber fans, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be upping the game with that Weber Rotisserie and we're going to be doing a fantastic recipe. Now with this recipe you can do it on the Weber Kettle, you can do it on the Weber Genesis and you can do it on the Weber Q. Now for this you will need a Weber Rotisserie, you will need a medium heat and we're going to be cooking buttermilk chicken with an apricot glaze. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. Before we dive into today's recipe, there's a few things you're going to need and everything will be linked in the description below. So you're going to need a thermometer to take the temperature of that chicken. You're going to need some butcher string and a disposable foil tray. So what we'll do is dive in and start grabbing our ingredients. So today we're going to be making a marinade and a basting sauce and it's going to consist of the ingredients that follows. So we've got some buttermilk, some pure Canadian maple syrup, some white wine vinegar, some apricot nectar, some rosemary leaves. So you can use fresh rosemary. We're going to use some salt, some black pepper, some Dijon mustard and some cloves of garlic. So we're going to start by finely chopping 4 large cloves of garlic. Now we've chopped our garlic, we're going to just transfer that into a bowl and the rest of our ingredients. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary, 2 tablespoons of sea salt and 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And now 500 ml of buttermilk. And we'll give that all a good mix. Now that's all mixed, we'll just set that aside for our chicken. Now we're going to truss up our chicken, so you want some butcher's twine. We're just going to slide that under the chicken, under the butt. We're going to bring that up above the legs. We're going to go forward and form a figure of 8 under the legs. Go around those legs, like so. Then what we want to do is go down the side and around the chicken and we're going to form a knot. So with your knot you're going to wrap that round a couple of times. What this does is stops that knot undoing with the first knot. Pull that tight and then tie your second knot. Make sure those wings are in and then we're going to cut off the excess of our string. And that's how you truss a chicken. Next up we're going to have a bowl and a big Ziploc bag. Now this is just to prepare our chicken, so it's easier if you put it in a bowl. Then with our trussed chicken, just going to drop that in our Ziploc bag, like so. Next we're going to grab our marinade mixture and we're just going to pour this all in over that chicken. Now with our chicken in that bowl, we're going to place it breast side down. We're going to give it a bit of a swizzle to let all that mixture get round. And we'll place that breast side down and that milk will tenderise that meat. So let's get this in the refrigerator. Our chicken's in the fridge, we can leave that for up to 4 hours. You can leave it overnight to marinate if you like. So I'm going to leave it overnight, but I say you must leave it a minimum of 2 to 4 hours before you cook the chicken. So what that's going to happen with that is that milk is going to tenderise that chicken and enhance the flavour when we start putting our basting sauce on. So what we'll do now is dive in and start preparing our basting mixture. So we're just going to add 250 ml of apricot nectar, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar and 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And now we're just going to mix that with a whisk. Now we're just going to add our glaze to a saucepan over a medium to high heat and bring that to the boil. So it's the following day and our chicken's been marinating for over 24 hours. So let's get it out, get it dried off and get it on the queue. Right, so we're just going to remove our chicken from the bag and then we'll wipe all this marinade off and get it on the queue. So with the chicken, we've just feeding it on the rotisserie. Make sure it's central to your rotisserie system and let's get this on the queue. Right, so our chicken's on, we're going to leave that for around an hour. In an hour into the cook, then we're going to start putting that glaze on. Now you should end up with about 250 ml of glaze, so keep 125 ml for basting and the rest as a sauce. Right, so our chicken's been on for an hour, so you've got the final half hour of that cook, so it's time to start basting. So we're going to baste it around every 10 minutes and see how we go. Now don't forget everything you use in the video today. There are links in the description below for the best place to get your Weber products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so our chicken's come off and it smells amazing. So what we'll do is we'll get it cut up and give it a bit of a taste test. Now don't forget everything you use in the video today. There are links in the description below for the best place to get your Weber products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So when I was cutting up that chicken, it came out really moist, really tender. So having it in that marinade of buttermilk overnight makes a massive difference. Now again, like I said, you can do this on the Weber kettle, you can do it on the Genesis, and you can even do it on the Q. If you've got that rotisserie system, it works really well. When you're putting that baste over it, baste it around every 10 minutes on the last half hour of the cook. And that baste will infuse through that skin and into that meat. You don't have to have that chicken as a full roast dinner. I will put an oil card above to a side dish you can do with it. It's entirely up to you, but it does taste absolutely awesome. And that is a fantastic blend with everything that went into that sauce and that marinade. So again, those new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment. If you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is cut to any bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one.